Stream is starting up. Hey guys, gamers in the zone. Well, actually not yet. I still gotta finish announcements. Alright, there we go. Alright. Have this ready. Alright. And I just gotta... There. Alright, with that, we are all set to get started. Alright. Here we go. Hey guys, gamers in the zone, and welcome back to Touhou 5 Mystic Square. Last time we played, we did a lot more impressive than I thought. Actually, that reminds me, now that I have the game pulled up and starting. There is something I want to look at from the last stream. Because I remember an interesting comment that came up last time I played Mystic Square. Which is... a comment by Innocence... which came up last time in the comment section of the last stream. Which says... So there's a glitch that happens where randomly at the start of Shinki's fight, you'll just die. However, only a couple of years ago, people have discovered that actually isn't random. Earlier in that same run, during the Stage 4 boss, Yuki and Mai, you may recall that when you defeated Mai, they were in the middle of shooting those weird-looking Cheeto lasers. Ah, you mean the homing projectiles? Yeah, those were very annoying. As you defeated Mai, those lasers were still on screen, however they despawned once the second phase of the fight began. They despawned in quotation marks because for some reason, those lasers stay there with their hitbox deactivated until the remainder of the run, until the beginning of Shinki's fight, in which their hitbox reactivates again, which caused you to get hit, as you happened to be where they were once they despawned. It's a very strange glitch. You'll never have to worry about it unless you end the first phase of Stage 4 boss while they're shooting those lasers. If that does happen, as long as you're not in the same spot of the screen as those lasers were when starting Shinki's fight, they won't hit you. Sorry for the long, convoluted explanation. Hopefully you'll get it. No, I understand perfectly, because, yeah, last time I streamed, I got very confused why... at the very start of the fight, I got hit by Shinki. Like, it seemed like she just instantly took a life away from me. Apparently that's the actual reason, a bug in the system. So yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind for today's stream. But otherwise, we're able to get right into it. Why can't I move any of the arrow keys? Oh, what? Okay, that's weird. Even though I have it set to be, for the keys, apparently the game is picking up my controller instead of That is weird. It, like, for a moment picked up my controller instead of the arrow keys. That was weird. Anyway, hey, Alexander Crash, welcome to the stream. We were just about to get started on today's stream, which is gonna be some more Touhou 5 Mystic Square. So yeah, lots of games to look forward to playing now that the college semester is over. Not sure how long I'll be getting to play, since there's still some things left. There's still one last class to attend tomorrow, so I know I won't be streaming tomorrow. Friday, there's a Christmas party going on with the InterVarsity group, so I won't be available Friday. So maybe depending on how busy the weekend is, we'll see how things go. Otherwise, as things stand now... stop going into the game. As things stand now, I'm unsure about what I'll want to stream next. I mainly decided on Touhou today due to a voting. There's still going to be plenty of options. We can still continue our adventure in Rabby Reeby next time. I've been considering starting up a New Game Plus 7 run of Dark Souls to show off my mastery of the game before we go into Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So quite a few options about what I'm interested in streaming next. But for the time being, my audience members are most interested in seeing me play more Touhou today. So last time we played, we tried to get a bit of a feel for each individual character. Reimu, we did decent, but only got the bad ending. Marisa, I don't even think we got the bad ending. I think we just ran out of continues with Marisa, because you guys all know how much I don't like playing as Marisa. Mima, I was quite shocked. We actually managed to first try getting the good ending as Mima, which was quite impressive. The only character we haven't gotten to try out yet is Yuka, which is quite interesting since this is the first and, from what I've seen, the only time you ever get to play as Yuka as a character, which is quite interesting. Especially since she was, like, the final boss in the previous game. Well, then again, Mima was the final boss back in 2. Touhou likes doing that a lot, where what was initially major bosses become playable characters later on. Nonetheless, let's get into our first run of the day as the Beauty of Everlasting Darkness, Yuka Kazumi, wide range type. Here we go. Stage 1, Elements of Creation, Materialization. Oh yeah, also, if I remember correctly, unlike the other games where it's my score that decides how many extra lives I get, it's apparently similar to Touhou 7 from what I've heard, that the amount of extra lives I get depends on how many of the point items I pick up, rather than, you know, points in general. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind as I play, to make sure, you know, I'm occasionally picking up points, but also knowing that points aren't gonna be a big deal throughout our adventure. So I can sort of see what the game means here, and that's... yeah, Yuka's shot type is definitely widespread. Oh, careful. We only just started. I don't want to be off to a bad start immediately. No, come on. I'm guessing when I get to full power, this thing's going to be extremely widespread. Alright, nice. Good start. Yeah, this is getting extremely widespread. We're not even at half power yet. Well, we're getting close, actually. Yeah, roughly halfway. Alright, pick up some of these. Gotcha. Oh. There we go. Okay, we're doing alright so far. We got a pretty good widespread power. It kind of reminds me of that one shot type that was back in Touhou 2. Something smells weak. What's that supposed to mean? Told you. Are you teasing me? Gatekeeper of Makai, Sarah? Or Sarah? Maybe. Anyway, you're in my way. That's because I'm supposed to be. You've certainly got guts. I'll kill you instantly. Go ahead and try. So if I remember correctly from Freezing Time, there wasn't really much lore on this character other than that it's the Gatekeeper of Makai. So nothing all that special. Can't tell, but is there something about the first boss's attack patterns that are different, or has it just been such a long time because of college getting in my way so much? I forget if the fight was exactly like this, or if it's just because of Yuka's shot type that it's taking me longer to take out the boss. There we go. Oops, that ended up taking a long time. You didn't kill me instantly. Okay, point items collected, 37. Alright, stage 2, magical space, border space. Here we go. Got an itch on my eyebrow. Why do I always get an itch as I'm trying to focus on the game? I was like stuck in between, should I pick up the item or focus solely on avoiding the bullet? Yeah, I'm not risking picking that up and potentially getting hit. Okay, we got the Kirby and the Amazing Mirror now. Alright, take that, Dark Mind. Ooh, nice. I'm putting more of a focus towards picking up point items now that I know that it's based on the amount of point items picked up that decides how many extra lives I get. Especially with the fact that it shouldn't take me long anyway to get to full power. And the points from picking up power will be useless anyway if I can't get to... Oh, that's right, the whole... that ability. That's supposed to be able to be useful for something, right? Oh, I forget what the unique gimmick does. I think it's mainly just something point-related, though, so I guess it's... I don't think it was too important to memorize. I know when you get the bar full, it'll, like, do an all-screen clear. Here we are. Oh my, who might you be? Ah, what should I do? This is first contact. Am I an alien or something? Makai person, Louise. I think this was another character where there's not much of any lore on them. Oh, you're from Makai, right? For some reason, I already don't like you. You don't like me, so I'll do this. Oh, I'm at full power, I just realized that. Okay, I gotta be ready, because this particular boss is a bit precise with its movements. At least I don't need to worry, similar to the homing type, I don't really need to worry about where I am on screen. Since no matter where they are on screen, majority of the time my attacks will still be able to hit. Alright. Just keep my hands on the bomb trigger. Just in case they actually manage to land a hit. Oh, that's right, this one I gotta keep moving. Not falling for that one again. Well, off to Makai. I was no match for her. I wonder if I should move on to a different game or something if I end up getting all the good endings tonight. And if I have, like, a ton of leftover time. We could maybe go to, like, Legend of Spyro the Eternal Night on GBA if that game is just as short as Legend of Spyro A New Beginning on GBA. We could try doing that. Or I could... Well, we got a few options. I think I'd also be down... I'm still unsure what I want to do, I guess, if I'm considering all of the options I considered before I started the stream. Also, I'm not paying attention to the streaming attack. I'm gonna end up losing if I don't get out of the way. Gotcha. Go for that right now while they keep shooting streaming attacks at me. Yeah, I think Yuka's shot type might be just a little bit too widespread, because there are instances where I notice I'm not hitting the enemies sometimes. Well, it's nice to have widespread. At the same time, it's not very powerful. Even if I were to, like, close in on an enemy or boss. I can't really do the best for focusing on dealing a ton of damage to enemies. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm at full power. I have no reason to focus on items. Here we go. Max that out! I forgot about that. I didn't really need to use a bomb there, but I was worried. I'm certain we didn't need that. Alright. They're down. There's a point item over here. Mainly going to focus on picking up the point items. Well, I say that as all the items to the right go down. Should be fine. Just gotta stick to streaming attacks, and I'll be okay. I don't want to risk it. Ah! Okay, we're fine. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get me. You ain't fooling me that easily. Oh my, this is pretty invigorating. You've gone far enough. You're the one causing all the fuss around here, aren't you? That's right. What did you come here for? Witch of Death, Alice, Margatroyd. I wish you would quiet down a little. I came to play, of course. You'll just be getting in the way if you play here. Just go back to where you came from. I don't want to do that. Fine. Unfortunately? Well, not really. This is goodbye. Oh, so you want to play with me? I'm so happy. Alright, here we go. And here come the dolls. At least I'm able to focus all out on all targets at once. If I remember correctly, the best option here is to focus my attacks on the dolls rather than directly on Alice. That's how I remember getting through this fight quite well. Oh, that's right, I don't want to shoot when they're whipping out the mirror. I also don't want to be up top, just in case she decides to just go jumping right into me. So I don't think that's a good idea. Still, though, a very neat fight. Oh, they're whipping out the mirror again. I'll be okay as long as I keep a distance. There we go. Oh! I think I death bombed it. Oh! Okay. Cool. Ah! Okay. I got a bit scared there. I probably could have survived that, but I'm making the safe move and just bombing it. Okay, no, not yet. Oh, jeez, that's a lot to focus on all at once. I might have not needed that bomb, but I was making the safe move. Well, on to the next one. We have made it through half of the game without dying. That's pretty good if you ask me. So I think that's the first time we've made it this far without dying once. I think that's pretty good. We managed to get the full use out of every bomb. So this has been a pretty good run so far, although I am out of bombs, so the moment things get overwhelming or catch me off guard, I might not be ready for it. All I can do for now is just keep at it with the skills, as well as make sure I'm picking up items to get as many extra lives as possible. At least as long as I'm able to pick up the items. I just gotta make sure I don't get careless, and I'll be okay. Okay, so far nothing's being fired. Good. Though it's quite peculiar that no one's firing anything. It's a shame we don't have any sort of item magnets. Okay, yeah. Okay, very nice. Oh, what? I thought I was safe there. Oh well. At least I managed to get the most out of my bombs. Also, apologies for not looking at chat if you guys have been there for a while. Yeah, when it comes to these kind of challenging games, my focus is mainly on the game. Usually if there's brief pauses, like during dialogue and stuff, I'll take the time to read chat, but for the most part, my main focus is going to be on the game. It's oh, that was a good stream of items picked up. Yes. The more of those we pick up, the more extra lives. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. I gotta focus some attention towards the ones on the side, otherwise I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Okay, here we go. I'm guessing this is streaming attack? Yep, streaming attack. If they're out widespread shots, I can never tell if they're hitting or not, because my focus has to be towards avoiding the projectiles. Very nice. Dream bonus max. Okay. Let's hear. Innocence, welcome to the stream. Is this... Okay. Hey, I'm gonna be in and out of the stream. Okay, that's fine, I'll be streaming all day. I'm not sure if you realize, but lives aren't tied to score in this game, per se, but rather the amount of point items you've collected. Every 100 point items, you get an extra life. Yep, I have been told that already, so that's what I've been mainly putting my focus towards. So I've been focusing more towards the point items, rather than going for score alone. Your lives counter is the blue number on the right. Gotcha. The point item counter. So right now we're at 242, so we just need 58 more for another extra life. So we're doing pretty good. Let's keep at it. Everyone is a little too weak. I wonder if there's anyone stronger around. Oh, like me? Welcome, guest from another world. Black Witch Yuki. Are you actually strong? White Witch Mai. Will be your opponents. I see, both of you at once. This might be interesting. Also, I know I made this joke last stream quite a few times, but oh no, it's Windows era Marisa. They're trying to steal Marisa's identity. I've made that joke multiple times last stream. This will probably be the only time I make that joke this stream, since it's not as funny now. I see both of you at once. This might be interesting. Well, that all depends on how strong. As I've been told by Freezing Time just how dangerous Yuka actually is. So I know that this is... You guys are asking for it. Of course, I hope it's interesting. Well, why don't you give it a try? Mai, let's get her. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I remember this fight well. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I bombed there, but okay. Either that, or maybe it's similar to Marisa in that Yuka has a massive hitbox. And I just can't see it all that well. Because I thought for sure I was not in range of the bullets. That's the second time now this stream that I ended up in range of a bullet when I feel like I shouldn't have been hit. And that's, unlike the previous time, I actually had some bombs left over there, so... Yeah, I'm not very happy about that. Oh, no, not this! Oh, I hate that attack. Okay, you're gonna do it again? No? Okay, I guess not yet. Okay. Was that my... No, that wasn't mine. That was Yuki or something? Yep, this game... Yep, the Touhou games are always quite intense. All characters have the same hitboxes up until Touhou 7. Really? I never knew that. Hey, you're not bad. Now that she's not dragging me down, I can finally get serious. I'll defeat you for sure. Alright, here we go. Okay, what are you gonna do? I forgot that's what that did! Okay, I'm just gonna maybe consider... Okay, well, I got lucky that time. I didn't feel safe. Okay. 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 Ah, okay. Alright. I'm not... Yeah, things are going downhill fast. I did so well in the first 3 stages this run, but... Yeah, things are going downhill fast. Ah! Okay, no, I didn't see myself making it past that. I am out of bombs, though, so I actually gotta pay attention now. Okay! Am I gonna... One time I could have really used some bombs, and of course I was out. Ah, that was really bad. If you remember the Shiniki glitch, it was tied to those Cheeto lasers being on screen. Because you beat that phase while there were no lasers on screen, you don't have to worry about the glitch. Good. In other words, randomly dying to nothing at the start of Shinki's fight. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that this time. Good. Well, that was kind of interesting. Who are you? Me? I wonder. I can't believe I lost to someone like you. Alright, we only have 1 extra life and 2 bombs. Yeah, I lost quite a few bombs back there. So that was not a good run on the 4th boss. I'm gonna have to do amazing if I want to first try this as Yuka. Which, the odds of that happening are unlikely. It's possible, but unlikely. I still don't know how I managed to first try this as Mima my first go-around. I mean, Reimu, what's normally my favorite one to play as in these earlier games, and I could understand the annoyingness of playing as Marisa, since Marisa's always been annoying to play as. But it's like here... I still don't get how I first tried it as Mima, but all the other characters I've been having a lot of trouble with. Alright, I want full power back. And then I'll take some points, because I could really use some extra lives at this time. Once again, I've got an itch somewhere on my face and can't scratch it because I gotta focus on the game. None of my bullets are hitting, I'm pretty sure. Either that or these fairies have a decent amount of health. Okay, up! Yeah, I felt like I had to use a bomb there. Okay, she's down. Okay, good, extra life. I definitely needed one of those. It's still gonna take a miracle for us to actually win this, though. At least I feel like if we want to first try 1cc it, that was. I think did I death bomb that? I think that was a death bomb. There's a lot going on screen all at once. Not laying my guard down to look at chat just yet. Because I remember last time I streamed, there was a point where I think I might have lost a life at some point. Because I took a moment to read chat. Did you 1cc with any of the... I managed to first try getting the good ending as Mima. I did not expect that to happen, considering the trouble I had with Reimu, but somehow I managed to first try getting 1cc as Mima. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate such a miracle again this stream, since this is my first time playing as Yuka. That'd be like half the characters first trying the game with, but considering where we are, the odds are very much against me. If I do pull it off, I'll be quite amazed. If not, well then, we're just gonna have to play how I usually play most Touhou games, relying off that good old trial and error. And having to remember everything carefully. So, you finally arrived. Who's there? I knew you would come. Is something wrong? Jedi Women Gamer, welcome to the stream. That's fine if you're on a different account. Is something wrong? Who knows? What are you here for? I just came to play. I was bored. Haven't you been going a little far, though? Genocide is another game. It doesn't matter whether it's humans or Makai residents. Are you making light of Makai? I'll have you know I made everything here. Well, compared to me. Just a minute. I won't let you get away with saying such things. Lady Shinki, you mustn't dirty your hands while dealing with someone like this. I shall deal with her promptly. So please, step back, Lady Shinki. I feel like this isn't important enough for you to do anything, though. My dear Yumiko. Well, I suppose I'll leave it to you. Yes, ma'am? Makai maid Yumiko. Oh, so you're going to play with me? That's right. I will play with you. Well, aren't you impudent? The sin of insulting us can only be atoned for with death. Alright, here we go. Time for the real difficult challenge of the game. Will I still pull it off, or am I going to have a ton of random deaths I felt like I shouldn't have gotten hit by? So that happened a lot throughout Stage 4, and I would hate for that to happen again. What? Oh, that's right, I was out of bombs. Well, yeah, again, odds are very much stacked against me right now. If I actually manage to pull off a win, I'll be quite impressed. But yeah, again, that finger slipped. I didn't mean to use up a bomb there. But yeah, this is a particular... Yeah, I think I want to stay more to the sides on that part. It'll be easier to dodge that way. I'm really going to need a lot of points if I want to chance it. Oh, no. Yeah, I could tell I was slipping up, so... That was a good time to use a bomb, at least. Uh-oh. Yeah, that... This is getting tough. Here. Gotcha! Lady Shinky, I'm sorry. Alright, very low odds of first trying a 1cc with Yuka. If I pull it off, great. If I don't, well, it was worth a shot. You're going back to work tomorrow. You have a Christmas party at work for a couple of hours, then you'll be home again. That's fine. I am going to be busy tomorrow, since I do have one last class to attend. Then everything will be over. Lady Shinky, I'm sorry. What other person was stronger, right? She might be fun. Alright, here we go. If you remember that one attack where Shinky spams Cheeto lasers, if you sit above her a little... Wait, hang on. If you remember that one attack where Shinky spams Cheeto lasers, if you sit above her a little over her head, none of the lasers can hit you. However, you also can't hit her and have to wait for the timer. Are there timers in this? Because so far from what I've seen throughout these games, we haven't really seen any timers when I think about it. Alright, let's see here. Can I get enough for maybe another extra life? I don't know. I won't be able to pick many up with all these lasers on screen. It might be possible, though, for me to get an additional extra life. Again, though, very unlikely odds, but it's possible. Oh, no, we're already approaching the final boss, so probably not. So we only have 2 extra lives going into this. I don't know if that's better than any of my previous runs or not. Going into the final boss with only 2 extra lives, but as long as there's a will, there's a way. There are timers, but they're... Really? So how long has the timers existed in the Touhou games? Because, I mean, do they go as far back as, like, Touhou 2? Because if so, that's definitely rather interesting to know that there were timers this whole time, and I just never knew. So the one attack where she spams Cheeto lasers, sit above her head, none of the lasers can hit me. I'm not sure if I want to try that just yet. For this particular run, I think I'm mainly just going to rely off pure skill. I'll definitely consider it for future runs if I'm ever having any trouble and I get that far. Come on out. Out of everything I've created, Yumeko is of the highest caliber. To have defeated her, it's clear you're not just a nobody. What are you, some kind of god? Oh, please pardon the late introduction. The goddess of Makai Shinki. That is correct. I am a god. Everything here in Makai was created by me. Oh, wait, really? You've gone unstopped for far too long here in Makai. This is unprecedented, but I will punish you myself. You had best prepare yourself. You're pretty impudent, too. Even if you are a god, power is everything. Very well then, let's see who is more powerful between us. Even if I'm weaker, I won't admit it. Now, you're the one being impudent. You're just a human. Don't group me together with those humans. Whatever. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Our first run of the day against Shinki. Let's see how we do. If I'll pull off an amazing win, or if I'm gonna lose. Oh, that's right, I don't have any bombs. So I'm gonna have to pay close attention. Okay, she mainly does some chaos, but then I gotta be ready to get out of the way of the streaming attack, because it's a fast streaming attack! As well as decently widespread streaming attack. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh man! I was doing well. Alright, well... Good job. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I was getting a bit overwhelmed back there. The homing Cheeto lasers do not go away. So, you said this is the attack where if I go above her, I'll be untouchable? I'm guessing that's the attack where I'll be untouchable if I go above her. For now, though, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I mainly just want to focus on surviving. I am once again out of bombs. Oh, no, not this attack. Okay. This is a tough attack. Probably my most annoying attack out of all of them, for sure. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, this ball's gotta be so annoying! How did I squeeze through that? I don't know. How am I squeezing through all of that? How did I squeeze through all of that? That was some wizard magic right there. No way. No way, very first run of the day, I first try it. Okay. I first tried it! Freezing time, you better hurry up and start doing some lore dumping on these characters, because if I can do that for Rainbow and Marisa, we'll already be done today, and then we might actually consider just moving on to another game entirely on the stream, if we still have a ton of time left in the day. But, like, how did I get through that entire attack without getting hit? That was amazing. Like, I felt like I should have gotten hit. There were a lot of instances in this run where there were times I got hit when I didn't feel like I shouldn't have gotten hit. And then there was instances like that where I felt like I should have gotten hit, but somehow managed to survive all of that. That was epic. Okay, what has chat been saying while I was focused on the game? In the van, you'll be home in a bit. Alright, just got out. Yeah, that's the attack. Dodged her second to last attack. Good job. That's a hard... Yeah, that's a... I was not expecting to get through all of that, because, like... I felt like... I could tell, like, my concentration was in maximum overdrive right there. Like, I have never had that much well, I probably had instances in these games where I've had roughly as much concentration as that, but that I could tell I had a ton of concentration and focus on that. So that's 2 out of 4 good endings now. Once again, similar to Mima, we managed to first try it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to first try it as Reimu and Marisa. So we're still going to need one or potentially even a couple more goes with Reimu and Marisa before we manage to 1cc it with them. But my goodness, that was impressive. Like, I need a moment to just sit down and just... Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and watch the good ending. You're strong. Oh, now you say that. Mima and Yuka have yes, they got final boss privileges. That's basically what happened. They got the final boss privileges. It's like... Now that I think about it, how many times now in these games have I gotten to play as the final boss in a game, and I end up, like, doing better with them than I do the main characters? So you might have to do an audit of all the Touhou games I've played on the channel just to see, like, if that's the reoccurring pattern that, like, final boss get final boss privileges where I do really well with them. In a sense, do some auditing throughout all my Touhou runs. I've got plenty of playlists on the channel on all the Touhou games I played. Look through all of them and see how many times that someone got final boss privileges. Anyway, back to reading the ending. Oh, now you say that. Anyway, what did you come to Makai for? Like I said, since I had time to spare, I came to play. Are you serious? I like picking on the weak. Well, it's about time for me to head back. Really? Then please, with all due haste. Bye, I might come back someday. No, please don't ever come back again. After some time... Magic looks so wonderful. Oh geez, what are you hypnotizing there, Yuka? I wonder, can I learn to use magic too? If I can, then I could become the most powerful by far. I thought you could already use magic, Yuka. I mean, I know she has, like, maybe, like, dream ability. I still don't know the full details on what kind of being Yuka is. I know we went through some lore. And I know that... It's just so hard to tell, because they always make all the yokai human-like. So it's hard to tell what's, like, mostly normal humans or, like, what they're supposed to be the yokai of. So we've seen clearly, I think it was, like, either last game or this game, that there can be such of a thing as just normal yokai, apparently. Which doesn't make any sense to me, but apparently it's a thing that exists. I decided I'll give it a try. But how does one use magic anyway? Like this? It could be dangerous to practice here. I should go somewhere with more space. She's gonna go back to Makai. Soon after. Also, if she wasn't using magic, how was she... you know, being able to unleash attacks both in Touhou 4 and in this game? That's an interesting question to consider. This place should be perfect. You gotta do, like, some special incantation, I think. Gonna be gone for a bit, might be back later. Okay, thanks for coming in, Innocence. Glad you got to see me first try it as Yuka. Somehow that wasn't even seen quite right. Okay, she's starting to form some incantations. I guess I don't understand how to use it after all. Come to think about it, if I remember correctly, somewhere around here... Ah, there she is. Was that Marisa? Is Yuka being Mary Poppins back there? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! Ah, there she is. That girl is a magician, as I recall. I'll steal the trick to using magic from her. If I'm like this and follow her in secret, I'll definitely learn how to use magic. I've made myself up to look like a magician, too. And I say that, but ordinary people can't see me. Wait. Okay, Yuka, if ordinary people can't see you, how could both Rainbow and Marisa see you in Touhou 4? I mean, maybe it was because it was, like, her domain and stuff, so she's, like, mainly always visible in her domain. But it's, like, and, like, she probably, like, out in the wild and stuff, or out in other places, like, she can't normally be seen. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep about it. I'm certain freezing time will help explain it. I sure hope she uses some soon. But is it just gonna be she's gonna go about her life like normal for days? Somehow I get the unpleasant feeling that I'm being watched. To Yuka, power is everything. It seems that she began to pursue magic and became even more of a troublesome individual. Also, that also brings up the question is that, like, how does she use Master Spark? Because Yuka was the original, as established by Freezing Time, was the original user of Master Spark. So if Yuka was the original user, then is Master Spark not magic? This raises many questions, because Yuka's able to use stuff like Master Spark, yet that somehow doesn't count as magic? Seems that began to pursue magic and became even more of a troublesome individual. Oh well. Good ending number 4. Congratulations. Freezing Time's gonna... Let's see if I can quickly get the other 2 good endings, and then Freezing Time's gonna come in like, you already got all the good endings? If I manage to do that this stream, oh boy, Freezing Time is probably gonna have to unveil a massive comment, unleashing a huge lore dump. That's basically what Freezing Time's gonna have to do if I end up beating the rest of the game tonight. I mean, we got all night, and then we can consider moving on to something else for the rest of the night, depending on if we actually manage to finish it tonight. Who knows, maybe we can even get a taste of this extra stage. Well, yeah, if we have plenty of leftover time, yeah, we can consider just trying out the extra stage and seeing the different interactions with characters. But similar to previous times I've done the extra stage, I'm probably not going to go too deep into it. I'm probably just going to see what the starting up dialogue is, and then have the next Touhou stream be me actually attempting to beat the extra stage. Alright, special thanks. Otaka, or Aotaka, Amusement Makers, is M. Kajihara, and you. Alright. Another good ending down. Your skill, very done. Try to score more. Yeah, no, I'm not aiming for score. I just want to get the good endings. Oh boy, I can only imagine what Freezing Time's gonna think when he comes in to see that I already got the good ending as Yuka. What I should do is I should, like, quickly... Once I get all the endings, I should quickly end stream. So then... the freezing time will see the archive... Or maybe I start the stream back up and move on to a different game. Maybe. I know Jedi was somewhat interested in seeing me play more Rabby Rebeat. I am still somewhat interested, though, in starting up that new game plus 7 run of Dark Souls. But yeah, let's quickly do that. Let's just hop right into the next run as Reimu. We already saw the dialogue with Reimu back in the previous stream of this game, so I see no reason to read through all the dialogue again. So I'm gonna skip through all the dialogue to see if we can do it quickly. There we go. Okay, mainly just power we're picking up at the moment. That's alright. Oh, careful! I am not dying to a stage 1 enemy. But yeah, if I pull this off tonight, yeah. Before freezing time gets here, I'm gonna end stream real quickly, and then start it back up anew and pretend like, oh, what? Touhou stream. The votes clearly stated that it was Dark Souls. Or something. Whatever I decide to play when I turn the stream back on. So maybe what I'll do is, I'll quickly get the good endings, and then I'll turn off the stream, go have some dinner, and then I'll pretend like there were delays or something, and that I'm starting up the stream later that night. That I really gotta be careful, because I was about to die on the first stage. That's the second time now I had a close call with dying on the first stage. Alright. So if the pattern continues, it's likely I'm only gonna pick up enough points to get 300, so I'll only probably be getting 3 extra lives out of picking up points. Better than nothing, but I do feel like it might be possible to aim for 400 point items picked up, depending on how many there are in the game, because I know I miss a lot. It's just so hard to tell sometimes, you know? But yeah, we'll just skip through the dialogue as Reimu. Alright, yep. Oh yeah, just hold down control to skip it, right? Here we go. Ah! No, I am not dying on the first stage. There we go. Reimu's usually easy to play as. So, we should be able to get through this quickly. It is interesting, though, that this emulator is set up to detect my controller. Depending on how the night goes, I might have to consider unplugging my controller if it gets in the way. Because I know there was, like, times I've gone back to Little Witch No Beta, and I had to unplug my controller because it kept interfering with my usage of the PC controls with the keyboard and mouse. Even though I didn't first try with Reimu, mainly because it was just my first run of the game, but I do still think Reimu is my favorite shot type to use throughout all the adventures we've had together. I feel like someone should go back and clip that moment of me managing to first try that second to last attack by the final boss, because that was absolutely epic that I pulled that off. Like, I do feel like I should have gotten hit there. Oh, I can't reach that! Okay. Gotta be careful to make sure I don't misidentify something and pick up the wrong thing, only for it to actually be a bullet and get hit. But yeah, we first try all the remaining good endings, we pull this off. Because then I could just turn the stream off, go have some dinner, and then pretend like there was like a connection issue or something that caused the server to go down. And then I start up something else. As a joke for freezing time. Only if I manage to finish this before freezing time comes in, though, because for all that I know, freezing time could come in at any moment and end up ruining that idea. Which is why I gotta hurry up and get all the good endings. Which might not be happening. Well, I got hit. Might still be possible for me to pull it off, though. I just gotta make sure I don't have too many slip-ups, but yeah, that attack is definite. For a Stage 2 boss, that's a difficult attack. So I really gotta make sure I keep my guard up here. Okay, good. We got an extra life out of that. Good. Bullets. Okay, actually, here's what plan B is gonna be if freezing time comes in before I finish. I'll pretend like I've been struggling the whole time. That's what I'll do if freezing time comes in before I get all the good endings. I couldn't quite get it. Oh well. Careful. I don't want to lose any more lives on the first 3 stages. I'm okay with 1 life being lost, but I am wondering if I should consider activating the 3-stage rule again. That's something I initially never saw necessary, but it might be necessary to activate again, should I have any more slip-ups. Because Reimu, we already got the bad ending with her. I'm just having to go for the good ending. Go. Gotcha. Don't know how much of a difference that'll make, but I'll take whatever point items I can get my hands on. I let my guard down again. Thankfully, I managed to react fast enough and get my hands back on the controls quickly. Alright. Seen this all before, just gotta... Oh, right, I gotta focus my attention towards the fairies here, because they're the real annoyance throughout all of this, from what I've seen. Because, yeah, those fairies can be really distracting at times. Okay, they're gonna whip out the mirror. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over Alice right away, just so I have all this space to work with. There we go. But yeah, I'll keep my attention fixated on the fairies. That way, they don't remain as much of an annoyance as they are. Ah! That was close. So yeah, I think that's a good move, though I'm stuck facing Alice right now. Okay, so you do that again. You guys are going to activate the mirror again. And I'll just go all the way along here. And just play the long game. Okay, that's a good starting spot. There is a... Oh, okay, well, at least I used a bomb. Better they get used than not used at all. But yeah, those lasers come at me real quickly that I'm never ready for them. Okay, here... Yep, I was ready for that. Alright, you're gonna activate the mirrors again. Oh wait, why am I going so fast? When I get to this part, as long as I'm not above her, because I don't want to get to, like, that one thing to happen again where... Just playing it safe, boys. So it's best I get the dolls out of the picture quickly, so they don't become a problem. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, okay, no, they're not activating the mirror again. They are about to overwhelm me. Okay, no, I got through it. Alright, stage 4 in the Frozen World. As long as I don't have too many slip-ups, yeah, the hit that I faced on stage 2 shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I gotta be careful, because stage 4 is the annoying one, where I slip up a lot. So I gotta pay attention. So honestly, yeah, out of all the games I've played so far, this is the one where I find stage 4 to be the hardest stage. I know there's been plenty of hard stage 4s, but I say that because stage 5 and 6, from what I showed in that last run, clearly isn't that hard. The main challenge is just that, you know, you got a lot to deal with. Aha! Alright. So there's like a lot to worry about, a lot to deal with. Oh, come on! I forgot those guys showed up on the sides. I was busy picking up items. We're already on the 4th stage at this point, so I might as well keep moving, but man... Of course I had to do that. Alright. Handy reminder, next time I do stage 4, not to hang out on the sides of the field, or I will get ambushed from behind. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Where are all the point items? Here they are. Alright, what's next? This just hurts because, like, that last run gave me so much power, made me feel so good. And it felt like I mainly feel disappointed because even though I still have all day, I really wanted to go about my joke. And I can't do it if I end up struggling. If I end up actually struggling instead of, you know, continuing to do amazing. I'm missing all the items. At this point, I just gotta focus on surviving and not too much on items, because otherwise it's a waste. Won't be too bad if I don't slip up too many times on the actual boss itself, because, man, there were way too many instances in the Stage 4 boss fight where I just kept slipping up. Or died in instances where I didn't feel like I should be dying. Couldn't reach for those. Okay. Alright, here we go. Boss time. But yeah, the quicker I get through this, the better. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it's that particular attack. I think as long as I get some distance... Oh, that was kind of annoying. Thankfully, I managed to get some distance on that before it became a big deal, and I managed to find a good mechanism to... Alright, better I use the bombs than not use them at all, I guess. Ah, okay, we're fine. Alright, keep it moving. We're not at the worst of it yet, but I know we're gonna get there eventually. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, take them out quickly. Okay, so I know that they are... Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep a photographic memory of that they are right there, and I'll want to worry about those points for when I get to the final boss. Not bad, yep. Okay, so they're gone for now, but I'll have to remember that they're there. So when I get to, you know, later on parts... Okay, I'm just gonna bomb this, because I don't like that part. Although now I have to properly dodge it this time, since I'm out of bombs. Oh yeah, this attack. I can't bomb my way through this time, so I'm gonna have to actually rely off skill to survive. Okay, I got a bit lucky there. Strike these attacks. Ah! No! No, no, no. No, you don't. At least I got to use up all of my bombs there, but man, I hate it when that happens. It's been quite a bit of work to stay alive, and then something like that happens. I guess it's not the end of the world, but it does feel disappointing when that does happen. Okay, too much at once now. One thing at a time, please. I can't focus. Okay. So, 2 lives. I think that's a... Hey, Title Chanquerty, welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm skipping through dialogue since I already saw it in the previous live stream of this game. But yes, welcome on in. You actually, I've been doing quite well to start off the day. Even though we only just started, I managed to somehow first try getting the good ending as Yuka. Last stream, it started off to a bit of a slow start with the fact that I only got the bad ending as Reimu, and didn't even get the bad ending as Marisa. I completely failed as Marisa. I will always hate playing as Marisa. And Yeah, last stream, I somehow managed to first try getting the good ending as Mima. So, yeah, this stream, the very first run I had was with Yuka, and I managed to get the good ending. So yeah, we're doing quite well today. So I'm sort of making a joke that one of my regulars that shows up in the audience, especially for Touhou live streams, is a user named Freezing Time. And so they always like coming in, talking about the game, giving lore dumps. I want to do as a joke, if I can manage to get all of the remaining good endings before Freezing Time comes in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end stream early, go off and have some dinner, and then start up another live stream of a different game, and pretend like I didn't play Touhou at all today, and that I had pretended like I had made plans to stream a different game. I think that was okay. I couldn't tell if I was safe there or not, so I decided to use a bomb. Alright, not bad. Just gotta keep my guard up. Ah. Okay. Ah. Okay, I mainly gotta move for the blue bullets. A lot's happening. Okay, I think I was gonna get hit there, so I think it was a good idea I bombed there. Oh, I thought I picked up a bullet for a moment there. But yeah, how are you doing today? Okay, I still gotta pay attention. I can't be talking to chat right now. How are we doing today, Title Chan QWERTY, if you're still here? Alright, yep. Read all this already. Yep. Okay. Let's keep moving. I gotta get through this quickly if I want to execute my joke. Oh, that's right, I don't like this attack! Hey, I managed to death bomb it. I'm gonna have to be fast here, though, or take this part out quickly to make sure that I don't die here. Alright, come on, take him out! No! Ah! Alright, we still have a couple of lives left. Oh, that's right, I don't like these next couple of streaming attacks. This first one is somewhat challenging, but I can get... And I wasted a bomb. Okay, not bad. Ah! I'm having some trouble. At least I had some bombs to spare, but still, though, I gotta pay attention. It's easy to stay on the sidelines for that. I should not have gotten hit there. What was that? Ah! No. Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I gotta pay attention here. Ah, okay. Haha! Oh, that's right, this attack can be a bit of an annoying one if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though. Okay, no, that's not an annoying attack. But roughly a similar amount of lives remaining as last time. So I could still pull this off. Not bad. Now I'm playing on Windows Era Touhou game. On all Windows Era Touhou game, it's maybe hard, but I make this for myself. Shoot 'em up. Okay, and also, I just very love Touhou. Sorry if I write message not good. I'm just bad noise. I think Sequoia better than Made from Touhou PC 98. I mean, Sequoia is definitely an iconic one. Also, thank you very much for your chat messages. I mean, Sequoia is an iconic one, being able to unleash daggers, knives, and being able to stop time. As well as her iconic themes, of course. Okay, so I have a very similar amount of lives remaining as I had with Yuka going into the final boss. At least I got 2 bombs to spare this time, so as long as I utilize my bombs well, I can really get a lot out of this, and I immediately had to waste it. But nonetheless, we got decent odds here. We got... Okay, we gotta focus. There we go. Okay, we're going into the final boss. I don't know if it'll be possible to get enough items mid-fight to get another extra life. It might be possible, but it's very unlikely. Caliber. Please. Goddess of Makai. Shiniki. That is correct. I am a god of this world. Makai is my creation. Oh, I see. Then this makes it... Oh yeah, that's right. I already read this last time. We don't need to read this again. Oh no! I forgot about the... No! I forgot about the bug. No! Okay, well, that ruins things. I completely forgot about the bug where the hitboxes reactivate from the previous stage. No! Man, how are you supposed to remember that bug? I get that it was an older time and bugs like that couldn't really be patched, but man, that's kind of... I would hate for this run to be ruined all because of a bug. Like, watch, I'm gonna be so close to winning, but then I'm gonna lose a life. A life that I would not have lost if, you know, if it wasn't for that bug. Like, watch, I'm gonna be 1 extra life short of winning now because of that. That's totally what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be 1 extra life short. And I'm currently out of bombs. If I do still manage to pull this off, I'll be impressed, but it's gonna be tough. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I'll get enough points for 1 more extra life. No! This is really bad. This is a... Doesn't help that this particular fight is a... No! No, we have no reason to continue. I already got the bad ending as Reimu. I thought we could do it tonight. Man. Yeah, I know. I gotta use more bombs game. Alright, 1 character I have not even got the bad ending with yet is with Marisa, so maybe I'll start up a run with Marisa next. You hate final stage and all Touhou game. Man, I do still feel like I could have won if it wasn't for that bug. I think that bug really diminished, you know, my content. I'm mainly playing for the story here, and that mainly includes getting every good ending in the game. And I've already gotten it as Mima last stream, and this stream, well, I first tried it with Yuka. So it's mainly with Reimu, which I already got the bad ending for, and Marisa, who is still my least favorite character to play as, but I'll go ahead and play as her next. Just so I'm not stuck on Reimu the whole time, and so I can get all the unique dialogue interactions, because I don't think I got all the unique dialogue interactions that can happen with Marisa, because I ended up losing rather quickly, losing all my continues. So, yeah, not gonna be very proud of this run, but it's something. But I think if things continue at this pace, I think my joke is going to be out the window. I'm not going to be able to execute it if I can't get all the good endings before dinner or something, or before freezing time comes in. Thought it would have been a good joke to show that I got all the remaining good endings within, you know, this 1 stream before freezing time even managed to come in. I thought it would have been a funny joke, a good moment on the stream. But then, of course, the odds just weren't on my side to execute a funny joke. Who knows, maybe I can still pull it off before freezing time shows up. And pretend like we didn't do it until our live stream. Although, depending on how long this stream is, the joke might not be funny anymore. Depending on how long this ends up being. Also, I don't know who's messaging. Hang on, I'll check to see who's messaging me in a moment. Okay. Anything new in chat? Nope, nothing new in chat. Always want to make Makai. So I wonder, how do I get there? Hold it right there. Cannot enter Makai. Yeah. The fight. Skip through it. Not like me, then I'll help myself. Alright. I think if I still can't get the bad ending with Marisa, or well, if I don't get the good ending with Marisa, I think I'm gonna reactivate the 3-stage rule, where if I lose even one extra life in the first 3 stages, I have to restart. Because at that point, if I'm having slip-ups early on in the run, the entire run's basically a lost cause then, and it's just a waste of time for me to continue. Okay, bye! Is it gonna go on to the next stage? Okay, there we go. But man, it's like, by the time I get to the final boss, I completely forget about the bug. And it's like, that's a really stupid bug, and I'm certain that's not going to be the last time I end up dying to that bug. So I was really hopeful there, and then I do feel like the main reason I failed that run was because of the bug. It's causing me to just completely lose all of my focus compared to last time. I'm just gonna make sure this time I don't slip up this time. But yeah, I may need to consider reactivating the 3-stage rule, so we don't have too many terrible runs. I guess the reason why I want to hurry up and finish the game as well, because I know obviously the joke that I want to set up, but I think another reason why I want to hurry up and get all the good endings is also because deep down, I'm not sure if I was really in the best mood to be playing this today, amidst all the other games I'm wanting to play today. I only really played this today because a decent number of my regulars and friends wanted me to play this game. They were interested in seeing me play this today. When there's other things I want to get to, because it's like, I'm all set to begin my New Game Plus run of Dark Souls. And, I would be a bit more down to make more progress on Rabbi Ribi. I mainly say that because we already played Touhou back during the Thanksgiving stream, and I know that's kind of been a while since that was back during Thanksgiving, and now we're like only 12 days away till Christmas. But it's like, you know, I feel like I'm not in the best mood. Even though we managed to score a good ending, I'm like in that position to where I want to hurry up and get to another game, which is why I want to get the other good endings quickly, because I feel like the only way I can free myself from feeling obligated to play this today is by getting another good ending, or getting all the good endings so I can finally, you know, claim that, hey, we got leftover time, why don't we go ahead and play something else for the rest of the day. But if that's not going to happen, then part of me is... Okay, you know, I'm activating the 3-stage rule now. That... What? It's got that annoying thing that Touhou 12 has, where... The Touhou 12 boss... Or the, like, the game gets difficult very quickly, where... You know, second and third stage are a lot more difficult compared to most second and third stages in games. So it's very similar to Touhou 12 in that aspect, but at the same time, you know, not as bad when I get to the late game stages. Am I not hitting any of them? So, yeah. So I'm beginning to wonder if I might just... Simply because I'm not in the mood to keep playing, that I just move on to something else today. I guess it's just because I've been so eager to get back into this, and knowing that I won't be able to stream tomorrow, since I do have a class lecture tomorrow, as well as the fact that this Friday there's going to be a Christmas party I'm going to. I don't know how many streaming opportunities I'm going to get to have this holiday break, and then next thing I know, the college semester starts back up, and considering the fact that with how busy this particular 8-week session was, I get the feeling that this 8-week session is going to be just as busy. That I feel like I'm not gonna have to be on like a full hiatus throughout the entire semester, and that's why I want to like utilize the time I have towards like playing what I'm most interested in playing, instead of just playing what the audience recommends. I only decided on Touhou because it's what the audience recommended, as I was in a position of being unsure of what to play next. But now that I think I'm thinking about this a bit deeper, I am wondering if I should play something else. Whether it would be the New Game Plus 7 run of Dark Souls, or the, or just continue my adventure in Rabbi Ribi. I'll read chat in a moment. I'm a bit focused on the game right now. I can't focus on chat right now. Alright, my class, nobody know what is the Touhou, it's so yeah. I know that feeling well. I don't know anyone in real life that knows what Touhou is. And yeah, it's quite disappointed that I haven't found anyone like that, because... Yeah, Touhou, in my opinion, is a great series. Obviously, it's challenging, but it can also be quite fun as well. Rising above the odds and actually succeeding well. It's one of those hard but fun games, as Josh Scorcher puts it best. And I think that's what I've been playing a lot of recently on the channel. A lot of hard but fun games. Obviously, you know, I'm getting into all the Souls games. There is Little Witch No Beta. I did play Hollow Knight to near full completion. The only thing I didn't complete in Hollow Knight was the Pantheon of Hallownest on with all 4 bindings at once. And then, of course, there's Touhou, so quite a few hard... Oh yeah, and Cuphead. I did play Cuphead on the channel. I mainly played the base game. I'm unsure if I want to buy the DLC for Cuphead, or Delicious Last Course for Cuphead or not. It would have to take a high amount of recommendation from my regulars, or other large number of audience members, to encourage me to get it. But as things stand now, I see no reason to get it. Especially since I've already seen plenty of videos showing what happens. It would only be worth playing for the challenge at this point. Okay, we're getting close to where I left off. I just gotta make sure I don't slip up this time and end up making another mistake that costs me the run. Because at this point, I've activated the 3-stage rule. Because I feel like the reason I did well in Yuka's run was that I got through all of the first 3 stages without dying once. So if I can pull it off with Yuka first try, I can definitely pull it off with Reimu and Marisa. I really don't know why I'm having so much trouble with these characters today, when I first try it with both Mima and Yuka. I know we were joking earlier about how they got those final boss privileges, but it does bother me how often, like, the fact that I continue to have trouble with Reimu and Marisa, but end up first trying as Yuka and Mima. It makes no sense. Oh yeah, I wanted to check my messages. Well, this isn't a good spot right now. Not while I'm focused on the game. I do want to check my messages, just in case that's something important. Jeez, I blinked for a split second, and then next thing I know, enemies are on top of me really fast. Gotcha. Okay, I think we're at a good stopping point where I can quick check and see what got messaged to me. Okay. Usual, yep, I read this already. The normal yokai of Makai. The thing is that it's very easy to get hit by this boss. I wonder if I should make a slight exception and say that it'll be okay if I die at least once, but only as long as I use up all my bombs. Otherwise, it'll feel quite wasteful for a slip-up to impact me that badly, you know? I think that's what I'm gonna do. For the 3-stage rules, that maybe, due to the second stage boss being quite difficult, I'll consider having an exception to where I'll be willing to lose at least 1 life in the first 3 stages, but only if I've used up all my bombs. If I end up... I'd say if I have more, or like, don't get to use up 2 bombs before getting hit, then I'm gonna consider restarting. It'll have to be kind of a gut feeling then, but yeah, if I didn't get to use up any bombs and I end up dying, then yeah, I will consider just... I will just restart the run. Hey, welcome back, Jedi.
Thank you.
So, I forget if you were there or not, but I actually managed to first try getting the good ending as Yuka.
Good?
Yes. So, what I'm thinking of doing is that if I can get the other 2 good endings before dinner time, I'm gonna, like, get all the remaining good endings. I'm gonna end the stream early, and then I'm gonna... Then I'll pretend as if, like, I didn't get the chance to stream yet. So when Freezing Time gets here, he's gonna think that I didn't play any Touhou at all today, when in actuality I got all the remaining good endings in Touhou 5. I feel like that would be a funny joke, but it won't be possible if I can't get the remaining good endings. I am wondering if I'm in the mood to move on to a different game once I finish up once it does get to be about dinner time, if I should just move on to a different game regardless if I get all the good endings or not. I'm considering it, is all. Some part of me feels like it doesn't want to play Touhou all day, you know? I mean, I know I'm making good progress getting another good ending, but I still wonder, like, do I really want to play this all day when I just started getting back into live streaming? When I don't even know how many live stream opportunities I'll have before I'll, you know, be spending the holidays with the family. Because I didn't get the chance to spend the holiday Thanksgiving with the family, something I normally do. And I definitely don't want that to happen again. So I don't know how many live streaming opportunities I'm going to have throughout this holiday break. And I don't know how busy this next semester is going to be, if it's going to be just as busy, potentially even busier. I'm just unsure. Hey, Gagadoo, welcome to the stream. Here to summon the first try. Yeah, no, yeah, you didn't need to summon it. Here to summon extra, unlock, 1cc everything. Extras unlock already, you just have to see. Let's see what's let's go for all one. Alright, but seeing how I got enough audience members that are encouraging me to keep playing, I guess I'll keep playing all day until I get all the good endings. I was just really hoping, you know, that depending on how much leftover time we have, if we could get any, if we could move on to a different game. That's just the mood I'm in, but seeing how majority of people here want me to keep playing Touhou, I'll keep playing, for now anyway. Look how these folk, these Makai folk aren't all that strong. You've gone far enough. You're overdoing it a bit. Can't you be a little less violent? Wow, you've got some nerve. Don't try to talk big when you're not even that good at magic. Witch of Death, Alice. Wanna try me? I won't let you get away with this. Alright, here we go, Alice time. I know Alice can whip out some fairly dangerous attacks if I'm not careful. As always, I'm gonna keep my attacks focused on the... Yeah, I was a bit worried there. That hardly did anything. That didn't even take out the dolls. Okay. But yeah, focusing... Well, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, if the dolls get replaced quickly, it might not be worth it to focus all of my attacks on the dolls themselves. I'm gonna start by going above Alice directly at the start. Specifically because I don't want to have another occurrence like last stream where Alice ends up going upwards once she's done with her attack and ends up killing me from ramming into me while I'm above her. I don't want to have another occurrence like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is for Marisa, I'm gonna focus my attacks on Alice, only because knowing how quickly the dolls get replaced, it's kind of not worth it to... Okay, I was a bit too fast there. Oh well. She's down. I'll read chat in a moment.
Take my one from me.
Okay, they're activating the mirror again. There we go. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. Oh, jeez. Okay, keep focus. Alright. Oh, hey, some points. Should I bomb here? I'm gonna bomb it. Just to be safe, because we've gotten this far without losing any lives yet. If you manage to get the rest of the 1cc's, or at least Marisa 1cc, can you play your only move is Hustle on the unstable beta? What? Marisa's bomb is a laser, you have to aim it, it isn't a screen wipe. Oh, okay. Apply yourself a little more. Alright. Well, at least we don't have to worry about activating the 3-stage rule this time. So we can go ahead and keep moving. A Steam game. I'll consider it, but I was mainly thinking in terms of what we move on to after this, is either going into playing some more Rabi-Ribi, or option B is start up my New Game +7 run of Dark Souls. I almost got hit there immediately at the start of the stage. Oh yeah, that's right. I just remembered there's enemies that like showing up on the sides this stage, so I don't want to hang out on the side of the screen, otherwise I might get hit. But yeah, that's my plan. For the stream, depending on how quickly or how long it takes to get the remaining good endings, because I do still need to get the remaining good ending as Reimu. I had another attempt earlier, but ultimately failed to get the good ending. It was a bit of a shame, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes the odds aren't on your side. And I do have to apologize, Innocence, but oh, yeah, there. That's where they show up. I do have to apologize, Innocence, but I did fail to remember the placement of the Cheeto lasers. That I did end up dying once at the very start of the final boss. Bit of a shame, but the thing is that you have to, like, remember exactly where they were if you took them out while they were on screen. And with how much more I'm having to focus on throughout the rest of the game, it's very easy to forget. And so, it's like, I'm not going to be ready for it in time. Because it's not going to be on my mind by the time the final boss starts, and by that point, it's like, then I get hit. And I get annoyed. Apparently this is my highest score as Marisa. I failed to pick one up. Oh well. Not doing that great anyway. I think it'll be better if I aim towards the sidelines for this part. Considering what all shows up on screen. Still enemies showing up from the sidelines, so I gotta be careful. Pretty much getting max points at this point. It would be very useful if your score could factor into how many extra lives you get instead of it just being how many point items you pick up. This would be the one time where I feel like it would be more useful to be able to tie it towards score. Some of these games, that's kind of where it bothers me. I sort of prefer it where extra lives are tied to your score rather than tied towards, you know, how many point items you pick up or how much of this. I sort of like the classic style of when it's tied towards, you know, your own score. That, like, because you're good at the game, we're gonna make the game a bit easier for you by giving you a few more extra lives, you know? But they don't do that in this game, and that's something that does kind of bother me. If it happens again, I can remind you. Yes, that would be nice to... it lets you try different betas. Betas of what? Unstable beta has a new person. Wait, unstable beta of what exactly? Sad part is that you can't move since the dialogue starts, so if you aren't already in position, you're just delaying the inevitable. I mean, maybe if I can death bomb fast enough, maybe it's possible to escape, but... yeah, you probably kept a high dream bonus with less bombing. Yeah, I only bombed a couple times so far this run, and haven't died once, so this is a really good score-based run that, again, if only extra lives were tied to your score rather than through point items. Yomi Hustle acronym. Turn-based fighting game. Never heard of it, but, if it's a free game on Steam, I'll consider checking it out, but I'm still mostly considering what we play next after this will either be Rabi-Ribi or, the New Game +7 run of Dark Souls. That's what's on my mind the most tonight. Unless we're stuck the entire night trying to get all the remaining good endings in this, if we have more trouble than I thought, which... I feel like we shouldn't, since we managed to first try it with Yuka, but... Yeah, $5. I mean, even if it's just $5, I'm not really in the mood to buy any new games right now. So any new games to be considered, I'll consider saving it for the Steam Summer Sale. Even then, I'm unsure if it'll be worth it to buy certain games, but yeah. And if I'm going to be buying any new games, I'm mainly interested in waiting until the Steam Summer Sale. So maybe I'll consider that game sometime in the future if you don't forget about it and still want me to play it. But as of right now, I'm fine with the games that I have. Thank you for the recommendation, though. Here's what I'll do. I'll add it to my wish list. So, let me see. It is... O-M-Y... Yomi... Hustle. I'm not seeing any results for Yomi Hustle. Maybe I have to include the periods. Your only move is Hustle. Master your technique, execute early, execute flashy combos, and outsmart opponents across the world. Frame by frame, slow down the clock to fine-tune your fighting style in this innovative turn-based combat simulator. Pulverize your friends and choreograph spectacular fight scenes. No training mode required. Alright, I'll add it to my wish list. But yeah, I have no intentions of buying it immediately. Like, even if you beg for it, I would say I would only consider getting it, like, if you end up buying me the game, which I don't know if you're wanting to do that or not. But as of the moment, I'm gonna stick with what I want to play tonight, which is this. Okay, this isn't good. I have no idea where I should be going. No need to worry. We'll guide you from here on. Alright, Black Witch Yuki. I still consider these two to be the hardest boss in the game. In my opinion. White Witch Mai. Ah, there you are. So, where are you going to guide me? To a place where your soul may rest in eternal peace, of course. Well, isn't that lovely? Oh, I'll catch up later, so why don't you go on ahead? Oh, but it's such a nice place. I will guide you. Mai, let's get her. Alright, here we go. What I consider to be my least favorite boss in the game. I'll read chat in a second. Oh jeez, no, I don't want to die right at the start of the fight. Come on now. I'm not that bad at the game. Oh jeez, okay, well... We're already off to a rough start, it seems. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta remember that whenever they unleash that. Okay, that attack is actually rather simple, now that I look at it. Oh, come on. All those bullets are down there. What am I supposed to do? There you go. Oh, hey, I got through. Well, actually, that's a good perspective to navigate through that attack. Oh, no! No! Ah! Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take you down first. Okay, nothing's on screen, so we got lucky here. Fight Yuki yet during second phase. Have we got to fight Yuki yet during the second phase? Yes, I've gotten to fight... The very first run I had with Reimu, I got to fight Yuki during the second phase. Though I do prefer Mai in the second phase. Pretty sure you usually kiss. Yeah, normally, I think this is what I prefer. Since while there is some level of difficulty here, it's what I'm used to fighting at this point, and... You know, where I know there isn't too much of a challenge. Nonetheless, so far this is a really good run for Marisa, because so far I haven't died once. We have pretty good odds. So I think as long as I don't have any slip-ups, which so far we haven't had any so far. Ah! Oh. Fan of this attack. Okay. I'm out of bombs, but we still have all of my lives intact. We're going into stage 5 and 6 with all of my lives intact. Maya's a bit easier. Her attacks are a bit more complex but consistent, where Yuki's attacks are more simple but chaotic. Alright, I'll consider it. You're all talk. Why are you so strong? I wonder where I can find someone stronger. Is it gonna... Okay, there we go. Lives and 12 bombs if you use them all each life. Yep, true. As long as I don't have too many slip-ups. So I just gotta focus. This has been a very good run so far. I'd hate for it to get ruined now. Oh, that's right, I don't have any bombs left. That was close. I got lucky there. Almost have that next extra life. Well, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get it at this point. So I'm not too worried. That was it. Oh, that's right, the dream goes down. The dream meter goes down the more I use bombs, that's right. I remember now. What the... Hang on, I just lost control for a moment. What's going on here? Okay, I'm back in control. For some reason the arrow keys stopped working for a moment there. That would have been a real shame if I lost a life all because the game decided to take away my control over Marisa. That would be a real shame. Because this was a really good run, and for it to get ruined from losing a loss of control... Okay, I actually have to get past this part properly. I can't bomb my way through this, so I gotta pay attention, because those blue bullets are my main concern in all of this. Like, the rest of the chaos isn't that bad. It's mainly the blue bullets that are my main concern. See? The blues are the most dangerous ones on screen. And that's not going to change anytime soon. Really got lucky with the bullets that were on the screen. I did. Maybe that was an emulator issue. Maybe, but it's like I had control so well so far. How did I briefly lose control there? Doesn't make much sense. Using bombs give you another max stream bonus. Oh, yeah, that's true. So it's actually beneficial then to do that. So you finally arrived. Who's there? I knew you would come. I see, and? Also, I just realized I have so many extra lives now that my life counter, it has to be in numbers now instead of the yin-yang orbs like they usually are. You lost control with bullets just around you. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I got really lucky there. What might you be here for? I don't know. Sightseeing? You've been a little too violent for me to believe that. I'm afraid you are going to have to leave. Well, I was just thinking about heading home anyway. Lady Shinki, how can you let a person like that just leave? Like that? I will not overlook the damage she has caused. Oh, if it isn't my dear Yumeko. I was actually thinking I'd take her out while her guard was down. Oh, were you? Please excuse me then. But even so, there's no need for milady to dirty her hands. Kindly retire inside and leave this to me. I suppose I'll leave it to you then. Yes, ma'am. Makai maid Yumeko. Excuse me, but aren't you forgetting about someone? Like, your opponent? I hope you've prepared yourself. Actually, I haven't. Rather, shouldn't you be more concerned about yourself? Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, she does some... Yeah, this random wave of bullets that comes at me quickly, that's right. But yeah, my life counter is so high right now that it has to be in numbers now instead of the usual... what it usually does. Oh, the knives outsmart... or, those are swords, right? I was told by freezing time that those are swords. I think I moved around a bit too much there. I'm moving around too much again. Alright. But it's very unlikely at this point for me to get any more. Ha! For me to get any more extra lives. Ah! Okay. Ah! Okay. I had to focus so much there. There was too much to focus on all at once. I'm just gonna bomb that part. Oh, that's right, this requires a bit of a focus. Yep, the swords. Hey, Skidney76 over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Got quite the audience today, I must say. We have Sequoia at home. Sequoia at home. Yep, Sequoia with swords. They look like knives, so yeah. Looks like an intense battle. Yep. Luckily, this is a really good run so far for Marisa. Going into the final boss with 5 extra lives remaining and 2 bombs. This is really good. I just gotta make sure I don't get careless. Now, to give that uppity lady of yours a piece of my mind. So here we go. Also, now that there is audience members on both YouTube and Twitch, thank you for the reminder, Innocence. But yeah, for those of you who are confused about chat, I'm streaming this off Restream, so I'm able to read both chat from Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Didn't get to pick up that much there, but yeah, once again, yeah, I think the most I'm going to be getting out of picking up points is just 300, over 300. I don't think I'm ever going to do good enough to get up to 400. Oh my, I can't believe my little Yumeko lost. Show yourself! To have defeated her, it's clear you're not just a nobody. Maybe I'll defeat you too, since I'm here already. Where does your self-confidence come from? I just don't feel like losing. Come on, let's get started. Once I've defeated you, then I can move on to the next strongest. I'm sorry, but there is no next. Goddess of Makai Shinki. I am the god who created Makai. There is no being stronger than I. I see. That's too bad. Do you really think your bogus human magic can stand up to me? Isn't calling it bogus just an excuse that losers make? Such impudence. I'll show you what real magic is like. Oh, I would be so happy to see it. Here I come. Okay, here we go. This is not going to be an easy fight, that's for sure. I mean, it's supposed to be the final boss. Obviously, it's still going to be challenging. Ah! Okay, careful. I don't want to be messing up right at the start. Alright, there we go. Oh, yep, that's right. She does a pretty large streaming attack, so I gotta make sure I'm ready for that. Just walking right into my bullets. I was getting a bit scared there. I think I made a good move choosing to use a bomb there. Got the bomb ready. I always get hit at least once here. Yep. I got hit. I always get hit there. Oh yeah, so you claim that... Well, I can't do it now, but... So you claim that there's a safe zone if I... Well, first let me survive, but if I get hit once here, I'll try going to the top of the screen to see if I am actually safe up there. Okay, so I get hit... Well, too late, the attack's over. Kind of a shame. I was doing quite well there for a moment. Okay, this attack. I don't know how I managed to get through this attack without getting hit with Yuka. Like, that was amazing, the fact that I managed to even pull that off. Like, it was seriously an epic moment, for sure! The fact that I managed to pull that off. Yeah, I looked away for a moment, so I kind of let my guard down for a moment. I know I'm doing quite well, but still, like, we're right at the end. And I have quite a few extra lives left over, so this is a really good run. That we're getting it right now. Alright! What was that? We only lost like one extra life throughout that fight, didn't we? That's, I think, one of my highest scores as well. I'll have to look at the scores, though. I don't know why I'm taking my headphones off, partially. I guess I just need a moment to get the headphones out of the... You also have no-hitted this with Mima. Really? I no-hitted it with Mima?
I went to the store and all that.
Huh.
Went to the store and all that. I didn't go home.
Only lost 3 lives? Throughout the entire run. Wow. I've lost. You're not that powerful, are you? Anyway, what did you come to Makai for? Eh? Didn't I tell you? Also, once again, I did not get the bad ending with Marisa. So basically, the only character I got the bad ending with is Reimu. Eh? Didn't I tell you from the start? I mean, well, yeah, alright. If I defeat the god of Makai, I'll become a god myself. Huh? Well, I never actually said that, but... Hey. Anyway, you can't become a god even if you defeat me. Really? Really, really. Well, I wasn't going to anyway. Ugh. I just came to Makai for sightseeing. What's with that? Well, I came to play, really. Well, since I'm worn out from playing, I'll be going home soon. Yes, please do so. See ya! Ugh. After some time, I've gotten pretty strong, huh? I learned various types of magic when I went to Makai too. Where should I go next? Maybe the spirit world? What should I do? Well, that's what I've been pondering. What do you think, Reimu? Did you call me over just to ask this? Well, yeah. If you want to go to the spirit world, I can send you there. I'll pass, but oh! At any rate, wow. You're actually living in a proper house. Since you always hatched out of someplace, I was sure you were some kind of maggot or something. Hey, you. If you're that bored, why don't you come over and exterminate all the demons at my place? Even so, they're small fry, right? That's true, but aren't you bored? So I guess I'll do just a little. Thanks! A bit later. It looks somewhat like the demons are running away from you. Are you famous to... Well, actually... Well, at least it's convenient. She wouldn't believe me if I told her I beat the god of Makai. Marisa, over here too, please. Okay. Eventually, though the Shrine Maiden had been teething with demons, it seems that demon extermination ended up being a little bit fun. Oh well. Good ending number 2. That just leaves us to get good ending number 1, and then I can take a dinner break and move on to a different game. So I would say while you guys are still here, depending on how long you plan on sticking around, what sounds most interesting to you guys? Would you be interested in seeing me continue my adventure in Rabbi Ribi? Or would you guys be interested in seeing me start up my new game +7 run of Dark Souls? Because I feel like from the times that I've live streamed Dark Souls on the channel, you know, it was my first playthrough, so I wasn't that great at it. It was roughly like one of the first Souls games I had ever played. But now that, you know, I've come to be a master at it, I feel like having a new game +7 run would be a good way of showing off my mastery of the game. Especially with it being my first time in New Game +7. I think it would be a good way of showing off my mastery. So yeah, those of you in the audience, feel free to offer your what sounds most interesting to you of those two options. I suppose if none of those options sound interesting to you guys, I will throw in one more option, which is, I know we did just stream Spyro yesterday, but I think Legend of Spyro Eternal Night on GBA might not be that long of a game. Potential, because if it's as short as A New Beginning on GBA, I would think that Eternal Night on GBA would also be rather short. Dark Souls sounds fun. Okay. Still... Really? The same ranking as when I first tried with Yuka, even though Yuka I was like down to my last life. It's still the same judgment. Okay. Nonetheless, that was a really good... I'm gonna have to check out... Yeah, that's the highest I've ever scored in the game. So yeah, we did really good. With that just leaves us to 1C the game as Reimu. We already got the bad ending. As always, I'm gonna implement the 3-stage rule, where if I die before... Probably because of your liberal slowdowning... Wait, what do you mean by liberal slowdowning? I'm a bit confused by what you mean by that. So I've never heard that phrase before. Liberal slowdowning. Alright, I'll read chat in a moment. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replicate that run or not.
Let's Minecraft for a bit.
Okay.
How do you make the stuff stick, like the wood stuff stick on the carpet in Minecraft? Like
The what?
how do you make this, what version of Minecraft do you have?
I don't even know if I have mine. Oh no, I do have Minecraft on my computer because I have Java. Because we attempted the modded Minecraft one time. But in terms of the version, I don't know. Again, it's been a long time since I last played Minecraft, and I have no intentions of returning to it anytime soon. I'm quite satisfied with what I did in the game. Also, mainly because the game was getting to be too laggy for me to enjoy it anymore. That I decided to stop playing Minecraft on the channel. I really don't know why Minecraft keeps getting laggy all the time. Is it like, because of all the updates, you're expected to have, like, an extremely powerful PC just to play vanilla Minecraft?
I can play Minecraft on my laptop.
It's just odd to me. I don't know if it's just how my PC's set up, or what the reason might be. Just very odd to me that keeps happening when it shouldn't. What could have tanked? Wait. Let me see, what does chat say here? You used a lot of slowdown, so it may have tanked your ranking. The slowdown ranking is the game slowdown. Lag, I believe it takes into account if the slowdown's over 5%. What? Assumes you're using slowdown intentionally, so it drops your rate. Wait, what do you mean as in slowdown? As in, like, the game lag somehow causes the game to detect that, like, I might be slowing the game down, and it, like, tries to say, oh, you're cheating, even though I'm not actually cheating? Is that what you think's happening? Alright, I've already seen all the dialogue with Rainbow, so I'm just gonna skip through all of it. As always, I'm gonna skip the I'm gonna utilize the 3-stage rule, and that if I die at all in the first 3 stages, I am going to restart. I'll only make an exception if I can successfully use up all my bombs before dying. Only then will I consider continuing the run, but otherwise, I'll see no reason to continue it. But yeah, if we can manage to 1cc this, I can commence my joke where I end the stream early and then start to turn the stream back on for, you know, Dark Souls New Game +7 after dinner. And then I pretend to freezing time like we didn't do this live stream at all, and then I just had a late start to streaming for the day. I still think that would be a funny plan. And a nice little joke to trick freezing time into thinking that we didn't actually play Touhou today when we actually got all the remaining good endings. A bunch of lagging. Yeah, yours was below, so it wasn't applicable to you. Part of it is that you're playing on normal. Your rating won't go above a certain point unless you play on so it's similar to, like, I can't think of a good example offhand right now. I'm focused too much on the game. Focus rating, which doesn't affect the rating. Okay. Anyway, here we go. If I can beat this tonight, I can still execute my joke, because freezing time isn't here yet. We still have plenty of time in the evening. I could still execute my joke, but only if we turn the stream off before freezing time gets here. So what I'll do is I'll post a message in the Discord saying, oh hey, we're having some difficulties. Or I'll claim that, oh, apologies for delaying the stream, everyone. I'll get the stream started after dinner. And then when I get back from dinner and turn the stream back on, we'll be going into Dark Souls. So it'll just be full on pretending like we didn't play this at all. And then freezing time will be tricked into thinking, oh no, he didn't do a stream. That's my plan anyway. But again, it'll only work if we can finish this before freezing time gets here. Because otherwise, if freezing time shows up, that whole plan's out the window.
Yeah, my Chromecast is working again, by the way.
What did you get?
My Chromecast is working again.
Oh, nice.
It kept and disconnecting for a while.
I missed all of that.
Fix some things and it's back on now.
Alright, cool. Don't forget to delete the message in uploads announcing... Oh yeah, good idea. I'll do that later. When we actually beat this. How unusual. Are you possibly...
Maybe actually when we beat this. That's the attitude.
Yeah. Oh wait, why am I reading this? We've read this plenty of times now. But yeah, okay, so this is... For a Stage 2 boss, this is a really difficult boss in my opinion. Like, I feel like this game is very similar to Touhou 12 in that it has some difficult early game bosses, and then, you know, the late game bosses kind of become average difficulty, not as hard as other, you know, late game stages in these Touhou games. Alright, because, yeah, the attacks are very fast-paced if you're not paying attention. And, yeah, you can easily end up getting messed up, so I gotta be ready to whip out some bombs when necessary here. Because it can be very easy to get hit here. Okay, we got through that. Wanted to go to the... So yeah, we beat this. I'll pretend like this stream didn't even happen. Should I also consider... well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it fast enough, but I wonder if I should, like, unlist the archived stream as well for a brief while to trick freezing time into thinking that the stream didn't even happen. Like, really building off the joke. I don't know how much might be going too far in all of this, but it's just what I'm considering. Just to enforce the joke. To just leave the stream temporarily unlisted. Just to trick freezing time into thinking a Touhou stream never happened. Alright, I'll read chat in a moment. I see that there's a new audience member on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. We almost have every good ending in the game. I just gotta get the good ending as Reimu, and then we can be done. So, to fill you in on my plan, new audience member, as soon as I see who you are in a moment. Basically, as soon as I get the last good ending, one of my regulars, who's also the lore expert on Touhou, hasn't shown up yet. So what I'm thinking of doing as a joke is once I get this last good ending, I'll turn the stream off to go for dinner, and then I'm gonna temporarily unlist the archived stream, as well as delete the announcement of this stream on the Discord server. So then when I do that, it'll trick Freezing Time into thinking that a Touhou stream never happened. I moved around too much there. But it'll trick Freezing Time into thinking that a Touhou stream never happened. So Freezing Time won't know that I actually got all the remaining good endings in the game. Because I feel like, I mean, on its own, Freezing Time would be shocked to find out that I got all the good endings, but I think it would make for a really hilarious joke. But I have to get this final good ending before Freezing Time gets here, otherwise the joke's ruined. Now, I do plan on turning the stream back on later to start up the New Game Plus 7 run of Dark Souls. Since I do want to do some more streaming later tonight, as well as the fact that I want to sort of show off my mastery of Dark Souls, because from the previous time that I've played Dark Souls on the channel, it was mostly it was mainly me being new to the game and not being very good at it and relying heavily off like summons and multiplayer and stuff. But for this New Game Plus 7 run of Dark Souls that I'll start up after this, I'm gonna basically go into it without summoning, take out every boss, maybe consider some other stuff. Anyway, let's see what is going on here. MS go down. No, what MS? Don't even say. No, I'll save the VOD. I don't want to delete these live streams. These are great memories, and it's a decent way of maybe attracting newcomers that, you know, want to see my performance on this game. Hey, I got this archived. You can see it. MS good. I don't know what you mean by MS. Oh, this game, Mystic Square. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we almost have all the good endings. Going too far would be delete. Yeah, deleting the stream would be going too far, in my opinion. Yes, a very nefarious plan. Played this for the first time in like 10 years a couple of nights ago. Wow, okay. Enjoyed it a lot. Well, that's great to hear that you enjoyed the game. Yeah, Touhou has definitely been a great experience on the channel, and I still consider Touhou to be like the main game that's kind of kept this channel alive. I know I've played plenty of other great games on the channel that's brought in many great friends, but I do still think at the heart of it all, Touhou is like that series that's kept this channel alive for so long, because I'll admit, I think back to a point on the channel where there was sort of an age where I was just kind of getting tired of Let's Play content for a while. Specifically around when I was doing the Skyrim Let's Play, because the way I was going about the Skyrim Let's Play, I hated it. And it got to the point that I actually ended up canceling the Skyrim Let's Play. And while I did some other videos that got maybe a bit of attention, like I know I attempted to start up Fortnite at one point, but yeah, there just got to be a point where I didn't get a real audience, or like regulars on my videos and streams and stuff until I started playing Touhou. That's kind of what really hit it off for me on YouTube. And oh, they're about to whip out the mirror again. Attention. Also, maybe have my hands ready on the bomb trigger just in case I need to react fast and can't get out of the way fast enough like that. Oh, they're about to whip out the mirror again. Wait. Oh, I don't know how I was supposed to get past that, but okay. Alright, last attack. I am out of bombs, though. I know I mentioned the 3-stage rule earlier, but I think it'll no longer be necessary, especially since I now just beat the boss. And the Touhou effect, the Touhou community lurks on the live page for the Touhou project category, waiting for a stream to pounce on. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've made lots of great friends thanks to Touhou, so I'll definitely, no matter how many different variety of games I play on the channel, Touhou will always be at the heart of it all. It will be the one game series that I don't abandon or something. And I think that I like how I'm going about the channel at the moment, because while Touhou isn't what defines the channel, it is, you know, one of the core aspects of the channel, I'd say. Oh, that's right. Okay, once again, I gotta remember not to stay on the sides, because there's gonna be enemies that on the sides will ambush me from behind. That has costed me an extra life in previous runs, so I'm staying away from the sides. Okay, don't go over to that. Because it's those side areas where the enemies are going to be popping up. So I don't want to hang over there. Yep, here they come. Okay, do not give in to temptation. Gotcha. Okay, we got an extra bomb now, so I don't have to rely off pure skill moving forward. Which will be nice, since I know the next boss, we're gonna need to use a bomb. Ah! Careful. Ah, okay. We're good. Would have been mad if I missed all of it. Alright, I think for this part I'm mainly going to keep my focus towards the middle, because that's where the real majority of the danger is at most of the time, even if there is some enemies shooting from the sidelines. The latest Touhou game you played chronological. Yes, I played 13, I got all the good endings, but I haven't beaten the extra stage on 13 yet. I decided to take a break from it to finish the remaining PC 98 Touhou games, and while I do intend on, you know, of course, today finishing off the remaining good endings in Touhou 5, I am going to be doing the extra stage of Touhou 5 in the future. I do not intend on finishing the Touhou 2 extra stage anytime soon, or getting the good endings in Touhou 1, mainly because Touhou 1, that's more of an Arkanoid clone that is like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to adjust well to that, or the kind of difficulty that game has. And Touhou 2 extra stage so far has been what I consider to be the hardest of all the extra stages, because all the other extra stages I've done, you know, it's like, you learn the patterns, you get through it, but Touhou 2's extra stage, it's a lot more reaction-based, I'd say. So that one I plan on, like, saving for last until I'm finished with, like, all the other mainline Touhou games. So yeah, once I finish off this game, I'll be starting up some of the spin-off Touhou games. Touhou, like, some of the Touhou fighting games, as well as maybe some of the others that exist out there, and then sort of work my way up until I get back up to 13 in terms of like the order of release, and then work my way back up to, you know, like some of the more modern day main games. Of all the games you played, yes, I'd say it's the hardest. Alright. Anyway, let's get back to focusing on the game. Okay, so you guys really think that saving Yuki for last is the better option? If so, I'll focus my attacks towards Yuki then. Ah! Oh, jeez, we just started the fight and I'm already off to a bad start. I remember now why I enjoy focusing my attacks toward Mai. And now Mai's blocking Yuki. Or protecting. I can't focus very much on attacking. No! No, 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 no! No! Sticky keys, you ruined me! No, I do not want to turn on sticky keys. No! I lost a life to Windows asking, and I slipped up again. Okay, If I end up losing this run, I'm blaming it on Windows asking about sticky keys, because I was doing well. And then, of course, oh, you want to turn on sticky keys? Okay, I took out them first, so... that was terrible, man. I was doing well. Wait, there's a way to turn that off? Okay, so you claim that this is easier than what I was doing with Mai. According to you, if I get hit here at all, I'm going to claim that you lied to me. Similar to how I always, like, as a joke, claiming that freezing time lies to me. So you better be right about this, otherwise... I'm gonna claim you lied to me. Normally I wouldn't make such claims, but because I'm in a bad mood now because of the sticky keys, I'm now not happy. Were we talking about something earlier before sticky keys ruined the run? It might still be possible to pull this off, but man, that stings. Knowing that that's what ruined the run! Okay, I didn't get hit, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get past this. Because this, yeah, I think I remember, this is why I prefer Maya over Yuki, because that attack, that last attack can be a bit annoying. Under the sticky page, okay, I'm gonna quick turn that off so we don't encounter that again, because that was, okay. Sticky keys. Show all results. Allow the shortcut key to start sticky keys. Turn off sticky keys when two keys are pressed at the same time. Lock the sticky keys modifier key when pressed twice in a row. Show the sticky keys icon on the taskbar. Use sticky keys to press one key at a time for keyboard shortcut. What does that mean exactly? Keyboard shortcut for sticky keys. Wait, or no, keyboard shortcut for sticky keys. I did say Yuki's attacks were more simple pattern-wise, but she's still hard to... Yeah, I do think I prefer taking my chances with Mai than Yuki. Okay, so... Keyboard shortcut for sticky keys. Let me see. No results there. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to find it more directly then, by searching through all these different categories to see if I can find it, because I tried... I'll say it again by looking up sticky keys on its own, which says, okay, use sticky keys to press one key at a time for keyboard shortcuts. I'm looking at the different menu options for when I try to input search. It's in accessibility. Okay, it's in accessibility. Okay. So, accessibility. I don't see any accessibility. Hang on. I'm not seeing an accessibility menu. I see system, devices, phone, network and internet, personalization, apps, accounts, time and language, gaming, ease of access, search, privacy, and update and security. That's what I find here. I suppose I'll do... Okay, I'll do some looking around in my own. It's not in control panel if you're looking... I opened up the settings. Okay, let me see here. Typing... Okay, I'll go into the typing menu to start out. That might be a good place to start. Autocorrect misspelled words. Highlight misspelled words. Typing. Show text suggestions as I type on software keyboard. Add a space after I add text suggestion. Add a period after I double tap the space bar. Alright, hardware keyboard. Text suggestions for hardware keyboard aren't available. Show text suggestions. Autocorrect misspelled. Excuse me. Okay, let's try advanced keyboard settings and see what I can find down here. Override for default input method. Switching input methods. Okay, input language hotkey. Okay, nothing here. Okay. So, I'm not seeing anything in this menu. So, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble finding this. If it's like my particular model just doesn't have the feature to turn it off. What version of Windows am I on? Let me see here. If I can remember where to go to look at what model I'm using. Was it Task Manager or... it's been way too long since I've done this. Okay, so... Looking at... Details, no. Okay, Task Manager, I don't think is what I'm looking for. I have completely forgotten how to look at what version of Windows I'm on. About this PC, probably. Alright, I'll give that a shot. Okay, this PC app, which... I'm not seeing an About section. Just System? Oh, System, okay. So let's see, Display... Ah, here we go, the About section. Device name. There's the processor, installed RAM, device ID, product ID, system type, pen and touch, Windows specifications, there's Windows 10 Home, version 22H2, OS build, experience... Okay, so you have Windows... Yes, I have Windows 10. That's what I'm playing this on. So is like the feature to turn off like the sticky key suggestion, is that like something in a different Windows operating system? It's in ease of access on clipboard. Okay. So if I go ease of access and keyboard, so ease of access. Let's see, where's keyboard? Here it is. On-screen keyboard. Press one key at a time. Wait, allow shortcut key to start sticky keys. Press shift key 5 times. Okay, so I want to uncheck that to ensure that doesn't keep it. So I shouldn't have to worry about that popping up ever again now, right? Okay, good. Alright, let's get back to the game now. Hopefully, despite that disappointing loss that we faced due to sticky keys, maybe we can still win this. Also, I'm noticing the bottom right of the screen is good. Oh yeah, whenever it's with Yuki, the bottom right of the screen always just decides to get corrupted or something. Or glitch out. I don't know. I'm now left questioning if I'm gonna be able to win now. Alright, so I'm gonna try out that idea that you guys recommended me earlier, where for the attack where Shiniki, I think her name was, whips out the Cheeto lasers. Because according to you guys, I can avoid the Cheeto lasers and the entire attack entirely by just staying above her. I think I'm gonna give that a shot, because I think that might be my only option at this time. Or at least my best odds of survival. I'm not sure if I want to experiment, though. The only reason why I'm considering experimenting is if it actually works, and I don't have to do this again. Only issue is that I only have, like, one shot to test it out, and if it's not good, then it's like I wasted an extra life, putting me at even more of a risk of losing. Oh yeah, that's right, this is pure chaos. I gotta mainly keep my focus on the blue attacks, because those are the main danger and all that. Yep, see? The blue attacks are the main danger. Sorry, Jedi Women Gamer, I can't hear you right now. I am focused on the game, if you are trying to talk to me. I apologize for shouting, but that whole sticky keys situation has left me in a bad mood now. Alright, well, here we go. Deal with the maid. I just gotta make sure I don't slip up too many times. And I already had to use a bomb. I'm off to a really bad start today. For this boss, anyway. This attack. I understand this attack better now. Good enough that I should have this one roughly mastered at this point. If I don't have this attack mastered, I'm going to be kind of disappointed, because I feel like I should have this one roughly mastered. Yes. Okay. Getting kind of cornered here. Yeah, I got cornered. I don't think I'm very good with this attack. Uh-oh, I'm out of bombs. Okay, so I gotta focus now, because I'm out of bombs. I gotta make sure not to let my guard down. Okay. 3 lives going into the final boss. We might still be able to pull this off as long as I don't have too many slip-ups. I don't know. I know I have Automod turned up pretty high, but I don't think that should have been blocked. That's quite odd. Yumeko's fight wasn't too bad for me. Cool Automod was referring to the difficulty level, but I get why it might be sensitive. Yeah, the reason why I have Automod turned up pretty high is mainly due to a bit of a harassment incident that happened in one of my earlier streams. I won't go into too many details, but I've wanted to keep Automod pretty high since, as well as close off all like the regular links you'd find in my channel description to get onto the Discord server. So nowadays the only way onto my Discord server is if I invite you directly. Yeah, it's not fun. That Yumeko fight. You capture her streaming attacks, which are pretty hard. Really? I didn't even notice. I was in such a bad mood I didn't even notice that. Alright, we just gotta get through this. I just gotta make sure I don't slip up too many times, and we still have this. I'll also get one more extra life from getting enough points, or getting enough point items. I still feel like they should have extra lives tied to your score rather than through... okay. Rather than through other means. That's just my opinion anyway. Of all of it. Okay, 4 extra lives. I forget if there were any Cheeto lasers. Remember forgetting Shinky Glitch this run, unfortunately. Alright, I'll hang out up here and we'll see how it goes. At least I got 4 lives, so I still got pretty decent odds of winning. I just gotta make sure I don't have too many slip-ups. Because that could happen. So, the Cheeto Laser attack that Shiniki does, that's her 3rd attack, if I remember correctly. It was like the 2nd attack, I think, after she whips out the wings, I think. 3rd attack. Okay, yeah. Not just a nobody. Yep. And I'm the god of this world. Yep. Seems simple. What? Do not come to the human world so much. I understand. I shall see what I can do later. Heck, after... Okay, yeah, I got it right. So you want me to go above her, and that'll apparently prevent me from getting hit by anything? If I get hit by anything at all there, I'm gonna claim that you lied to me. Well, it might not end up being right now. I'll tell them after you've disappeared. You want to fight? The price for disturbing my world is steep. I absolutely cannot overlook this. Alright, but if I win, you better fulfill your promise. Defeat me? How ridiculous. A Shrine Maiden is nothing more than a dog of the gods. Well, here I come. Also, if it wasn't for that sticky key issue, I would be taking on this final boss with 6 lives remaining. Which sort of goes to show how good this run would have been if it wasn't for how stupid it was that sticky keys ruined it. I don't have any bombs, so I have to rely off pure skill here to survive. I mean, I've survived this attack before, but oh geez, that I kind of was swerving there for a moment. Thank goodness I got lucky. Okay, not a bad start. Oh wait. Oh no, it's 4th attack. She hasn't whipped out the wings yet.
Stupid dog.
It was going so well, but unfortunately I couldn't slip through that. Okay, next attack is the wings, and there was a bullet coming directly at me that I was not ready for. Basically spamming my bombs at this point. I just gotta be ready for when this attack is over so I can go straight to getting on top of her. I just gotta be ready for it. Except this... How much longer is this? Okay, I go up, and you guys claim that this makes it impossible for me to get hit. Oh, hey, you're right. I'm basically untouchable. I should make sure she doesn't ram into me, though, because that could happen. But yeah, you're right, I'm basically untouchable up here. So I just gotta wait for the timer to run out for this, is what you're saying. I don't know how long the timer is, but yeah, if I just keep waiting here, I'm guessing I'll be fine eventually. Just gotta be ready for it, because at any moment, once the attack's over, she could try immediately ramming into me immediately afterwards. That's why I learned the hard way with Alice's mirror attacks with the dolls, so I'm playing it safe and just waiting for... Okay, the timer ran out. So we're on to the next attack now. Ah! Okay, no, we're fine. No, we're not fine. Almost had it there, but not quite. Ah, okay. Man, what makes this attack so intense is that, like, your passageways of survival are, like, extremely tight. So it's like you're very limited on where you can go. Ah, okay. Okay, last attack with 2 lives remaining. Let's go. So, not as good as our run with Marisa, but still a good run. Okay, well that does it. So let's hurry up and read the good ending so I can go ahead and turn the stream off, hide the stream so Freezing Time doesn't know I got all the good endings. Looks like your bark is louder than your bite. How could you be this strong? It's normal. Normal. Anyway, what business did you have in Makai again? Like I've been saying, recently there's been too many demons coming to the human world. Congrats, you beat all the PC 98 games outside of No, I got all the good endings in Touhou 3. I did get them all. And yes, that does include getting the good endings with the 2 unlockable characters. I did get the good endings with them as well. So, we're good. Like I've been saying recently, there's been too many demons coming to the human world. Since you're the god of their world, do something about it. I guess I have no choice. In deference to that strength of yours, I shall do something about it. Yes, please do. Fine, fine. Well then, I'll be leaving. She just wrecked this place and went home. After some time, peace is finally returned. This place always feels peaceful, though. Now, I wonder what I should do. For now, I'll start by sweeping the grounds. Don't you always sweep the grounds, Reimu? I get that that's probably just your job as a shrine maiden, but still. In the end, I have nothing else to do. When it's peaceful, I get so bored. Huh? What's this? Something is shining over there. Oh, it's getting closer. So it was just a demon. I wonder if she was left behind in this world after the incident. Well, it's okay if I just get rid of her, but this time I don't know if I'm really that responsible for this, so why don't I just leave her alone? Well, since I have to... Interesting. Normally, Reimu's the character to, like, you know, attack first, ask questions later, but this is sort of one of those moments that I think goes against her character, where she actually decides to let one go, which is quite interesting. Well, since I have time to spare, maybe I should catch her and keep her as a pet. Because, I mean, it's no wonder then why the shrine, the Hakurei shrine, doesn't have that great of a reputation if Reimu's not always taking her job as seriously as she should be. Yeah, my home is one weird shrine. Hey! What's going on? The demons started multiplying all of a sudden. I hope that Shinki is keeping her promise. You called? I did. So, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, they aren't listening to me. No, well, you see, somehow the denizens of Makai found out about the human world and managed to attain the power to make a hole in the barrier. And with that, it seems they made it here without any relation to me. So that means... Yeah, I guess that means it ended up so that they can now come over here at any time and any place. Hey, what do you mean by I guess that means? Sorry, but I can't do anything about it anymore. But even so, you're a god. Very well, you see... Well, because, probably not a very powerful god. Puny god. I think as Hulk says it. Very well, you see... Anyway, have a nice day. Hey, you! See ya! Hey! What am I supposed to do now? Definitely getting my revenge, got it? Be prepared! In the end, whether the demons were there or not, as long as Reimu was there, the uproar at the Hakurei Shrine would not be settled. Oh well. So pretty much our entire adventure was for nothing then. Well, I'm glad I pulled it off. And, all before freezing time got here, which means I can still execute my joke. I'll still wrap things up here, but anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the stream off, and then, you know, unlist the archived stream, and turn off the upload post in Discord to trick Freezing Time into thinking that the stream never happened, and make the claim that I was, like, having some delays or something. And then when I get back, I'll turn the stream back on, I'll start up the Dark Souls New Game Plus 7 run. You're gonna be busy in about 10 minutes, you won't be around for Dark Souls stream. Hope it goes well. Okay. I mean, I'll be gone for probably somewhere around an hour for dinner, so who knows, maybe depending on how busy you are, maybe you'll get back by then. But if not, thank you for coming in, Innocents. Yeah, thank you for coming in. See you next time, buddy. Yeah, with that out of the way, I just gotta wrap things up here and I can execute my joke. Okay, so what I'll do to start, so I'll start by deleting the upload. So here we go, delete message on Discord. I should also delete the tweet on Twitter as well. I don't know if Freezing Time uses Twitter, but I probably should to be safe. Oh yeah, I could also raid someone at this time. But anyway, yeah, delete tweet I made, and then I'll... Yeah, no one even responded to that tweet anyway, so I can just delete that and just act like... Yeah. Okay, yeah, try to score more, that's fine. Alright, so see you guys after dinner. So I'll be back probably in around an hour or so for the Dark Souls stream.
Alright, see everybody.
Yep. Oh, Jedi, what you should do is you should also exit the voice channel to think that, you know, there wasn't an ongoing stream with everyone in the voice channel. That's another thing we should do as part of the joke. Okay, so I'll quick get a raid started on Twitch and just act like this stream never happened. Alright, so let's quick raid someone over on Twitch. Here, I'm just gonna raid this person, or maybe I'll consider a Touhou stream to raid if someone else is playing Touhou at this time. If not, then I'll just stick to the plan then. This streamer who's playing Touhou at this time, so let's raid them. Alright, I've got my raid option. I'm gonna raid this streamer over here who is playing Touhou. Looks like Touhou 8. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright. I'm not gonna take too long with my outro, since I will be back later. But nonetheless, stay excellent, everyone. Alright, go, go, go.